Hey, I guess I missed last week, and I didn't. I was lazy, and I had no time. Every time I thought about doing it, there's always someone awake and downstairs. I'm not doing this in front of people. Not yet. Um, and tonight there's really nothing to do. I fell asleep earlier, and so I'm still awake, even though I wish I was in bed. And there's Conan with the guy who plays Sheldon Cooper, and he's cool, but nothing really else on TV, and nothing on the internet except for Christmas shopping. And so I'm here filming with Buddy. Buddy, come here, bud. Get out of my water. Buddy. 1 second. Come here. Come here. This is Buddy, and Buddy, look up this way, has no front claws, so he's defenseless. And I'll let him go soon, but he was drinking my water and eating my food, so gotta put the in their place. So Christmas is coming, and I'm not a Christian, I'm actually an atheist, but Christmas is celebrating all the same, and my boyfriend's are really hard to shop for, so what I'm doing is getting a big present and then a couple little ones, and actually a present that looks like it's for me, but it's really for him, if you know what I mean. And I'm sending him on the cheesiest thing ever. I'm not cheesy. Secretly, I guess I am cheesy, but outwardly, I'm sending him on a scavenger hunt. And you guys have to keep this hush because I don't want him to find out. But there's going to be rhyming clues and all over the house, and then the final one's going to be in the car. And one of the clues is going to be a chocolate cake because he loves chocolate cake. This time I'm going to make it from scratch, and I'm going to write the clue on it in icing and keep it in our back fridge. And he'll never find out, hopefully. It'll be really fun. Otherwise, in my life, we hired a new guy at work that Adam refuses to work with. He doesn't like any of the guys they've hired, and he doesn't like this guy, and there's some more things to deal with. The boyfriend who doesn't want to work, but wants money. I'm kind of tired of having to be nice to people. Like, I have to be nice to this woman we work with because she's someone's mom who also works there. And she thinks she's all that, and she's been lying about, like, saying that people who are way superior are giving her permission to do things, and they don't even know who she is. Like, they don't care. But she's been lying, and I can't believe they haven't fired her yet. She doesn't do things like, I don't refill the ice. No, I just don't do that. She doesn't know how to do anything. She doesn't even know how to close the store. Everyone knows how to close the store. She doesn't wear her uniform properly because she feels like she doesn't have to. She doesn't work for weeks at a time. There was a while, like 2 months ago, where her and her daughter just took like a month and a half off. Like, they just requested off every single time. And they take off, they don't work weekends, they don't work holidays or like busy days. The mom doesn't anyway. She's not a good worker. I mean, I don't like the daughter because she's a bitch. But I don't like the mom even more because she's hopeless, and she's like, she thinks she's like deserves things. But just because you're older doesn't mean you deserve anything. You work in a teenage job. Everyone else around you is a teenager or a manager. And you think you get privileges. You don't. When you work with 16-year-olds, you don't get any privileges. so frustrating. And this new guy is, I guess he's younger, but I'm gonna, I don't care about being nice to him. You only make one first impression, and for the other people, I would be mean to them, and then I'd be really nice to them, because they didn't know how to do jobs, and they thought they did, so I'd be mean to them. But then I wanted to make friends, so I'd be, like, sweet to them, and I don't care anymore. I don't even, whatever happens, happens. If I'm mean to him and nice to customers, then it'll confuse them, and it'll be funny. It doesn't seem like the kind of guy I'd just be nice to. I don't think I'd like him much. In other news, there's another restaurant opening across the road, and it's supposed to be super fancy. But I didn't know that when I went in for an interview. I went in, and the girl liked me, and she gave me a second interview, called back, told me right away. Went in for the second interview today, and they said it's going to be like, they want me as a hostess. And that's just because, I mean, I look like crap now, but I really dressed up when I went in, and I've got a nice face. And so they saw me as classy and pretty and nice and happy, like positive and young, which could be a bad thing because I'm not experienced and I get nervous easy. And so they were like, you could be our hostess because you have a pretty face and people come in and they like it, and then you get to say bye and they're like, oh, she was sweet, we'll come back. And that was nice to hear, but this time they were really indefinite. They were like, well, I'm going to talk to, the big guy that the restaurant's actually named after, and we might like to see you back for a third interview. I was like, oh my god, a third interview, holy shit, just hire me. Like, you don't even tell me if you're going to call me back to interview me again, to hire me. There's so much suspense, and I'm out of ice cream, and there's nothing to gorge on while I wait, and nothing to make me forget about it. Christmas shopping, I'll think about that a lot. But I don't make good first impressions, so if I wasn't pretty, I would be nowhere. I wouldn't have either of my jobs, because I was really shy the last time I went for a job application at Foster's, and they basically told me that I was pretty, and that's why they hired me, and that I would be upfront, which is what's happening now. So if I wasn't pretty, I wouldn't have a job, I would be moneyless, probably still living with my mom, and even my boyfriend said that he liked me because I was pretty, and he was being nice about it, but where would I be? I'm not taking this for granted. I am so glad that I'm pretty, but I just wish that I had some more substance to give people on first glance, So I'm waiting for a call for my third and hopefully final interview, so I can meet up with the head of the restaurant, and hopefully he thinks I'm gorgeous enough to hire, even though I get really nervous and shy during interviews. I try to look confident, but really uncertain. I don't know any of the food that they gave me in the menu. I said I'd look it up, and I hope they won't hold me to that too strongly. I would memorize the menu and what it is and what each of the flavors are, but I don't feel like it right now. I'm not even doing anything with my life, and I'm stressed. Why am I complaining? So I guess this video is really just kind of like a blog rant, because I would be saying this on my Facebook, because I want to tell people and talk about it. I don't want to put it on Tumblr. I mean, I have, because I can, but no one talks to me about it there, and I want to put it on Facebook. But I liked this restaurant page on Facebook, and so anything I say will be held against me, and no cuss words right now until I get hired, and after I get hired, if I do, I just want to tell people I want to get rid of this impatience and stress, and I'm digging my nails into the floor right now with it. So, how's Christmas going for you? Over the holidays? I don't know if you've got any Jewish fans out there, or some atheists. the screen went black. That's never happened to me before. So wish me luck and happy holiday shopping for you guys. And I'll see you whenever I see you. Maybe next week, probably, if I don't get lazy and there's no people everywhere.